I really kind of have a fear of intimacy. I can't even say it. I mean, like if I'm, in bed with someone, I can't look at the other person's face while we're doing it. I can't, because what if I know the guy? And I was told this is sort of an industry thing, that there might be industry all around, buzzing around Chicago, and I feel like I can hear it. I can hear the sound of dreams being crushed, but I just come in and try and make things a little bit funnier. Like I work on, Will and Grace, so they'll say, hey, he's as gay as a $3 bill, and then sometimes I'll say, let's say $4.
Everybody, when they're in LA and they're out there as a stand-up, they're doing a couple years, they think, I'm going to get a big fat deal and I'm going to be a huge star. I'm going to be the next Drew Carey or the next Ray Romano, whatever. No, you won't. No, you won't, no, you won't, no, you won't.
It's the only profession when people are questioned. Every time somebody in show business, and you talk to them, you talk to Danny DeVito, whoever, they're making $80, $90 million a year. They do not want their kids to go in this business. That will tell you something right there.
Well, show business is a club for the wounded. It really is a
group of wounded people who have sort of, I'm not wounded, but I have a pathetic need to be liked, so I group myself in there.
That's called wounded.
Yeah. I had two parents.
You're wounded, man, just like all of us.
You always make me cry, Laura.
There'll be a million times where people will want you to do something that you don't want to do, and you have to be ready when that one door opens. I mean, that's all you do have.
Or not brilliant, creative, original work, but just really mainstream, marketable work. But the point is,
write fiction. Put your humor into fiction, because you will make like a fraction of the money you're talking about, but your dignity will not be assaulted.
Write what you think is funny. Say what you think is funny, repeat quietly and in a firm voice, and eventually someone will listen to you, and you might get out intact.
So if the dream is really there, you got to do it. And then in that case, you give it your best shot.
It's a sequel to Killer Material.
Okay.
Which is the first mystery novel that I wrote.
Well, thanks for coming out.
Oh, I love the movie so much.
I just want to say I'm a huge fan of your TV Nation work.
Guys that we think are right and that the network thinks are right.
Movie scripts. Yeah, get it, who's doing it and send it to them. And keep sending it.
And there's nothing better than when an actor says a line funnier than you thought it was.
I just got a movie and they worked around my schedule so that I could get out to do that.
And all this is available on my website, www.killermaterial.com. Definitely have to go check that out.
I'm sure you will.
The whole idea, I guess, of the Lincoln Lodge is to get the variety back into comedy.
My name is Neil Hamburger, and I'm America's funny man.
He's the biggest underground comic in America. We'll get a poet, we'll get a couple of monologuists, just some of the funniest guys you will see who don't necessarily do comedy as you understand it.
Why is it impossible to obtain peace in the Middle East? Wait. Sorry. Why is it impossible to obtain pieces in the Middle East? Reese's Pieces. Because the Reese's company doesn't have a distribution deal down there.
Did you feel it? Did you feel the salsa? Did you feel it, baby? Not you, her, la muchacha. I'm Felicito from Venezuela. I'm here to bridge the gap between our communities.
So why did the U.S. government ask a former hot dog vendor to execute Timothy McVeigh? Because they thought he would relish the job.
Oh, to be a bisexual adolescent Eskimo.
And why didn't Timothy McVeigh ask the Lord God for forgiveness? Because he knew he'd say no.